What's going on, people? It's your boy, the Mac of all Macs, back with some more boxing news, views, and opinions. And this is what I want to talk about with y'all today, people. Tank Davis resume. So, it's a lot of controversy around it, and I'm going to tell you what we think over here at Macworld about Tank Davis' resume. All that shit about his resume not being up to par, it's fake news. That shit is fake news. Two things about Tank. One, most of the times with Tank, and this is no shot at Tank or nothing, but Tank, with him being the smaller fighter, most of the time fighters are bigger than him. So it's always gonna be that reach advantage and that size advantage against Tank. And that's what make it always exciting to see this little dude like knocking people out, like this mini Mike Tyson as they call him, right? And another thing is Tank Davis is fighting people that after they fight Tank Davis, it's not like they just disappear into the wind because they a scrub. Pitbull is still a hard fight. Jose Pedraza, Tank Davis knocked him the fuck out. You know what I'm saying? And they said after Tank Davis knocked him out and gave him his first loss, he fought Lomachenko. And when Tank Davis fought him, they said, oh, Jose Pedraza ain't nothing. Oh, that wasn't nothing. Tank need to fight somebody. And then what happened when Lomachenko fought him? Oh, I remember ESPN, matter of fact, they was like, it was on this day when Lomachenko had his signature fight against Jose Pedraza. Like, oh, he was a signature fight for Lomachenko, but for Tank, he wasn't nobody.
Why is it through 10 rounds he wasn't, some people would say, spectacular?
What, it's not good enough to be very good, very, very good. Are you guys crazy? Something wrong with you guys, other people? Okay. What are they? I mean, Jesus. It reminds me of Lou Duva when he used to say, when he didn't think I was satisfied with things, he said Teddy could be married to Sophia Loren and he would still expect her to do the dishes. And he'd still expect her to do laundry. I mean, what do these people want? I mean, he's in there with a guy who's a naturally bigger guy, a longer guy, and he can turn southpaw. So he was smart, Pedraza. He turned southpaw, tried to take the edge away a little bit from Lomo, and he's longer. So every time Lomo came in 3 inches, he went back 4. So he was able to survive. He was able to hang in there. So a great fighter finds a way to get to him, and a less than great fighter would have just been able to eke through those rounds. But Lomo found a way to dominate at the end. That's greatness. I mean, come on. Are you kidding me? You can't dominate with every fighter. That's called the sweet science in there, baby. These guys know what they're doing.
But you know what? That's why I say biggest fighter in the sport, Tank Davis and Errol Spence Jr. Because this how you know, with the biggest fighters, they expect them to fight nothing but the best and nothing but hard fights. Everybody else gets credit. They get good guy credit. Ryan can fight old, washed up fighters. He could fight people he fought that dude from the African village who went 12 rounds with him, or 10 rounds. Is Ryan fighting 12 rounds even? I don't even fucking know. But he fighting villagers and shit. Don't nobody say nothing. Leave Ryan alone. It's a step up. T.O. talking all that shit, right? T.O., what's this finna be, your third comeback fight? You keep having comeback fights. All you and your daddy do is drink and talk shit. Y'all need to get one big bottle, and just go that way. You know what I'm saying? Cause y'all shot, bro. You don't be looking good out there. You still ducking George Kambosos. I don't respect no fighter that get a loss and then try to just move on from the loss and still act like, oh, I'm still this, I'm still that, and you ain't even avenged your loss. Really, T.O., everything you doing at this point till you beat George Kambosos is just promoting George Kambosos. Cause if you are this and that and the third, and you know what I'm saying, yada yada, what is he? Cause he whooped your ass. You know what I'm saying? Then Devin Haney made him look like less than a sparring partner. And T.O. made his whole career about ducking Devin Haney. And that didn't work because he was anticipating having the belts for a long time. Remember T.O. did that weirdo shit when Canelo had the belts and T.O. walked up with all his belts. They tried to pose with him. Dude was just at the fight with his belts. Like, y'all, him and his pops are weird alcoholics, man. Like, T.O., no bullshit. Like, you be wanting to get on people and get personal and shit, right? So I'm gonna get personal with your ass. I see why your wife don't be like fucking with you like that, bro, cause you was a lame. You danced around with that doll on your head talking about you a duck. Then went out there and got beat the fuck up and shit. Then went out there after that, you talking about, oh, I had air in my lungs or some shit, air pockets in my lungs, like you was Mario on Mario 3, or like you was Sonic getting air bubbles and shit on Sonic underwater and shit, right? They talking about you had air bubbles in your lungs, right? And then you go out there in your next couple fights and still look like shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, you and your pops, y'all need to just go take one long trip to the bar and just stay there. You know what I mean? But Tank Davis, man, his resume is solid. Pitbull was a solid fight. They say he always fighting these people that's smaller or bumped up and shit, but he went up to 140 and fought Mario Barrios. And I looked at the Mario Barrios fight, and I'ma just say this. Mario Barrios wasn't no bad fucking fighter, dude. Mario Barrios actually was catching Tank. Tank really don't win clean like that, and that's part of what make Tank fights exciting. The crowd is looking at Tank trying to see is he gonna find a way to prevail and get that knockout that we all expect from him. You know what I'm saying? Tank don't get just clean victories where you go out there and just mop a dude who ain't shit. Pitbull was giving him some heat. You know what I'm saying? Pitbull being a little smaller than him, and Pitbull got a stupid ass overhand right. He throw that bolo stupid, like it come from way back and just, you know what I'm saying? He'll catch you with that motherfucker. Like, nah, dude he the business. You know what I'm saying? Riley got strength. No, Riley just got zero ring IQ. He got a fake trainer who really a con artist, and you know he a little bit slow himself, but he got strength out there, and you know he got basics. You know what I'm saying? He got some type of IQ. You know, and you know, like Jose Pedraza fought him. You know, man, he fought some people, like I said. So the resume is solid. He finna fight Ryan Garcia. And I'm gonna give my prediction on the Ryan Garcia fight. I'm gonna keep this one short for y'all, cause this one just was to give Tank his props, cause I don't like that shit Timothy Bradley was talking. I don't like when people be buck dancing and quick to try to talk down on their own people just to get a pat on the head. Timothy Bradley, you a whole grown ass man in a suit with a backpack on and shit. Fat head ass nigga, like I don't like dude. But anyway, yeah, so I'm gonna say this, right? So Tank, you know, Tank out here, man, he looking like when he fight Ryan Garcia, I think that's gonna be his easiest fight. I don't think it's gonna be no hard fight at all. Ryan boxed with his chin in the air. Ryan is too much of a mental case. It's gonna be the moment for Ryan. Ryan got anxiety in smaller fights and was ready to retire, you know what I'm saying, from smaller punchers touching his chin, tapping his chin. Luke Campbell tapped his chin. Luke Campbell ain't swing off of. Luke Campbell was surprised as shit when he knocked Ryan out, when he knocked him down like that. He looked around like, what the hell? You know what I'm saying? So when Tank Davis get in there, man, that's gonna be a fun fight for Tank, man. I like what they doing with Tank right now. And they say Mayweather is this, and they say Mayweather is that. But all I gotta say is this: look where Tank is at right now in the sport, and look where he headed right now. Look where he at right now, and look where he headed right now. He gonna fight Ryan, get that payday, and from there he could go to Devin, he could go to Shakur, he could go to all them, and he gonna be the A-side on all them fights. Man, they doing a good-ass job on Tank. I don't know what the hell folks talking about, but yeah, man, I'm definitely a big Tank Davis fan over here at Mac World. You know, we support all fighters, especially the black fighters. We are a black fight channel. Everybody can support their countrymen, and it's expected. Filipino support a Filipino fighter, it's expected. You know what I'm saying? Mexican support Mexican fighter, or Mexican fighter don't even want to fight other Mexicans. Wow, it's normal. But when a black fighter support a black fighter because they black, oh, that's racist. Like, what the fuck is y'all talking about over here at Macworld? We a black fight channel, man. Through and through. That's all I got for y'all today. So remember, you can play games, but you can't play boxing. I'm out.
Right hand on top. Right hand on top.